Hey everybody, it's Vanessa Tynes Jess with myselfrep.com. I promised somebody who sent me a message to do a quick video on children and family services applications when you're involved with CAS or Children's Aid or any of those agencies across the country. Listen, I used to do a lot of Children's Aid work back in the day when I was a new lawyer, and I probably did it for about 10 years. And just the stress of reading the reports and dealing with the families and with the agency. And there's so many court appearances. It's just something that more experienced lawyers tend to turn away from as they go on in their careers. But one of the biggest issues that we as the lawyer, and I'm speaking from the lawyer, and hopefully this helps anybody who's going through this type of situation, is the frustrating part is the parents. And it's not that they're doing anything wrong. It's just that when your family's under attack, your natural basic instinct is to attack back, and it's to place blame on the agency, place blame on the reports, place blame on the judge, place blame on the the system, because it's so easy to blame the people that are attacking you and your family makeup. And listen, I am not saying that all social workers and all agencies are angels, because we as lawyers and judges and those involved know that they're not angels, but they have so much power. They have an incredible amount of power to hurt your family makeup and to destroy your family makeup. And how they get more power is by a parent fighting and a parent trying to stand up for their rights. The first thing I tell people is that you just don't have any rights. You are under the Children and Family Services Acts, and it's all across Canada. It doesn't matter what demographic you're in. If they become involved in your case, then you are following their rules, their policy, their statute, their system, everything. And the judges only see the best paperwork. Now, I am not saying that myselfrep.com could help you do Children's Aid. I don't think I've designed it with Children's Aid in mind, because that needs specialized counseling. And when I say counseling, I'm not saying from counseling, I'm saying it somebody, an experienced lawyer, needs to guide their clients through that system in order to get the best results, because a trial's not going to solve it. It's literally you do what they tell you to do, and you do it when they tell you to do it. And if you don't, you're in the system longer and longer and longer, and they push it and push it and push it. And depending on the age of your children, this proceeding only has a certain amount of time under the law to be finished with in court. So, like, let's say, for example, a 0 to 6, the matter needs to be done quickly, because they don't want those kids sitting in foster care or being in protective services for a very long time. Over 6, then they have more time, or you can get extensions, or, it can be over 2 years. But my advice to people that are involved in that is to stop fighting the government and stop fighting the process, and make a list and say, what do you need me to do in order to change the circumstances that I'm in now? I'm not sure if that's very helpful, but most of the messages I get from people involved in CAS is like, the judge doesn't help, the lawyers don't help, the judge has a bias, this and that, this and that, the social workers have a bias, they're racist. Yeah, all that might be true, but it's never going to help you get out of the situation that you're in. That's my humble opinion, watching these types of proceedings over 20 some years. And I hope it helps people. If you want to know more, follow me for more information. If there are people out there with these types of cases and that you have specific questions about your case, then you can sign up for the free family tutorial as well. And you can sign up as a free user. There's not much information from me on CFSA and CAS work, because and CFSA is like Children Family Services Act, or they have different variations throughout the country. But if you want more information, you can always sign up for the tutorials on Friday. I can answer questions, but it usually gears back to the same theme. It's just do what they tell you to do. Do what they tell you to do and do it as fast as possible, and find ways to do the work that they're telling you to do as fast as possible, because that's the easiest way to get out of that kind of case. I hope that helps. Vanessa Tynes Jas from myselfrep.com.